thinking about that final jungler. They're looking at the Kha'Zix, but it rolls over to the Wukong, which we've now seen twice. So interesting enough, Dagda, we've completely changed the drafts.
Yeah, and Levi's Wukong is absolutely massive for him. He's 43 and really going to look for the play. It was just a, look, there's a chance that Forest is going to try and move up towards this top side, so Elio reads it well to get into position for the Void Grubs, but they get the reset off. Hawks get the Void Grubs, and GAM kind of just stay looking at them back here as GAM, because otherwise you just spend a lot of time looking.
Vista, you're going to look with your eyes, but hit with your hammer, it seems, as Elio's a level down. It's not going to matter until you see the damage comes through from Vista. The re-engage with the Zenith Blade, but Elio is going into Fog of War and into danger. Forest gets out with a flash, but in the middle, Evie is cooking him alive! Levi's hit with the burn down damage, and Evi's spacing. Evie almost gets on out. The Electro Harpoon does good work, but Vista's there to receive. We get messy, we get down and dirty, but that's exactly where SHG want to be in the early game, as Dasher just needs this chain to connect. A stun up, a triple already going over to Kiaya, but Dasher needs another rotation. Distortion, auto, 2 kills, and now mid is always under fire, always in a good spot. Forest taking advantages, getting first dragon, as well as those 3 grubs before. Things are
on top side before they look at the grubs. Spots Elio. Can he get the kick?
Taken Vista with the engage again. There's Poppy hitting, blunders into the wall. Elio stunned up again. That W, a nuisance as the first kill goes over to the Japanese representatives. Now for the second as Dasher gets onto Levi in the backside. Dasher is his name. LeBlanc is his game. And with his 3rd kill, SHG are rising to their fame.
And Storm Surge is the damage that they needed to finish it off. Dasher just completing this on his way back. The explosion as he kills Levi. And Hawks taking over in this game. This is perfect for them, and actually a bit of a different style of composition than what we traditionally TP down into this bottom side of the map, just to try and keep up pressure, open up Hawks and look for invade. Elio step forward.
Tempest cripple sets it up. Forest gets out of the way. Deadly Function finding one, calls there, but the Cyclone in the back end as Forest separates him. The Fate Sealed as well. They've isolated one member, and GAM are pulling apart the pieces. Kiaya pops up again, and all of a sudden GAM are relevant in yet another fight as Dasher runs for his life behind enemy lines. SHG, it was going so well, but as Dasher looks for the execute here and will find it, it's
top side. Look at where Levi's gone to. Cleared his red, is now moving down towards the bottom side, which means he's going to be gated from the top end.
So said, he goes in and into the Veil, pops back out, Sonic Wave and a safeguard in, but Forest is Solar Flare, Zenith Blade in response. Levi's coming, that's a kick onto the supporters. Forest looks for a way out, but a Cyclone that says no. He gets knocked up a second time and taken down by the GAM captain.
This is where GAM kind of start to come into their own. The fact that you're constantly getting Elio running around the map. But I think it's a trade of towers, and in the grand scheme of things, I kind of favor GAM off the back. They didn't have to burn the teleport for Dasher to get down here.
Okay.
How much can they get off the Herald though? Maybe a second charge? Could they get the tier 2? It's fairly risky from this position as Levi's ultimate's just about to come back up.
Well, Forest is the one who's going to take it, gets a good charge, half HP. As you said, what else are they going to find? I mean, SHG got grubs before, so they might do some damage, but as you said, you're favoring GAM because we look at mid, we look at top. What else happened through? Hang on, heavy flash from Kiaya. Between worlds, he tries to kite it out, but he's not going to get too far. Evie has an Electro Harpoon waiting, burning, ticking. Kiaya's shut down, and Evie too scared since Levi is always hovering, as you said, but look at the meantime. Dasher hitting sides, or rather Emo, excuse me. And he just takes it, but SHG now pivoting around Dragon.
But it's GAM playing at the map. Look at where Emo is, Bus.
Into the wall again. TP's going to be burnt from this one as well. The kick back, but Kiaya's okay. Between the worlds set up as Forest is now on an angle, wants to get on out, but you look at the main fight. It's already set up thanks to Emo. Levi gets a couple of spins. He dies to Vista in the end, but all the pieces of the Hawks are flying away. GAM keep it grounded in yet another game, and it works out perfectly for them as Emo's sent back into the pit. And even though Vista finds these angles, GAM's ability to pick apart fights is second to none in this series.
The Hawks flew too close to the sun.
Oh yeah.
And they get shot down by GAM where they stand. Thought they could catch Kiaya here, but so many. And looking to try and teleport to the side, but now the pick.
There's no cleanse on this Jhin, but Easy Love has a barrier and flashes away, but Levy in over the wall, and you can see Kiaya again! The worlds are split! This man puts a circle around, gets himself a double, flushes out of the way, the re-engage, and now it's all front to back on the season as GAM time is showing on the clock once more. GAM run down through mid, Forrest takes another auto, Kiai gets the third kill of the fight, Vista's coming up next as Dasher picked apart some of the pieces on the right, but it was only easy, lovers. Nothing's easy about this game anymore for SHG.
Dasher gets easy love, but it's GAM who are blitzing through Hawks Gaming right now. Emo on this top side of the map completely pushing in. There is no one to contest them, and every time Hawks try and set up for a fight, GAM are there, GAM are in their face, and there's just zero you can do. And it's happening again.
Get this Aurora off my screen. The curtain call will finish off the job. Vista nowhere to go, slowed down, and it's certain death.
It's just going to play bouncer into river and Dasher. Forrest, what can you do?
Not much. A safeguard in a sonic wave rather, but he's dead in an instant. This Baron is soon to fall. Evie found some leads earlier on, but now a fate sealed, even getting a trade off the two Fed members, the two left standing here in front of the Baron, but Emo's going to take short work, and then the burst is there. The flash over the wall, and Emo now in waiting hands. Dasher's up next, and Japan is unhappy right now.
A lot of people tend to underestimate the VCS and write them off as, you know, they don't know how to play out the map. They only look for these early...
Start flying through. Levi on a wing looking for an angle as Emo does the same thing. Dasher with his burst is good. The arrow to punish as well, but the kick's too early. Ignite still gets it through though, but the Cyclone is doing more harm than good for SHG. Vista runs in and Evie came late between the worlds once more as Evie is left standing. A triple over to Easy Love. Make it a quadra. And at the start of today, I thought, nah, Levy's gonna make Evie hold that L next time.
Evie TP'd in and just saw a wall of GAM members welcoming him to the world stage, welcoming him to Berlin, but very quickly booting them out of this series as GAM will take the 2-0 win.
It's the players you love, it's the organization you know, and GAM time is now, baby, against SHG. They've come in, they've found their way back in, and with a 2-0 to start off their Worlds run, GAM